interface is the graphical user interface on a domestic appliance. Okay, so as you might understand, a domestic appliance is anything that we use in the home, such as fridges, washing machines, microwaves, dishwashers, etc. So I'm going to suggest you choose one of those domestic appliances that has a graphical user interface, and then we will talk about how effective that graphical user interface is on that particular device. Again, you're following the same principle as you followed in the other tasks. So I'm just going to go back to one here that I chose. So I chose a Samsung smart fridge, this particular model. I've included a couple of links here that would help you get basically these videos are YouTube videos where someone's doing a review about it, and it gives you a bit more information about the fridge itself. But again, we're not talking about the features of the fridge, we're focusing on the graphical user interface element. So what can we say that makes the interface of this particular fridge effective? Well, what I'm proposing here is that a few points. The first part here is that if you look at this small bottom section, it looks very, very similar to an Android interface, because of course if this is made by Samsung phones themselves are also Android, so they've used similar features as they would use on a normal Android device. So again, that makes it intuitive for someone who's normally using an Android phone to instantly recognize those icons. For example, the home there, the going back, and then for more options. Other things that we can make mention of in terms of how effective this user interface is that it has different icons of different sizes. So for example, the calendar section takes a good middle part of the page there, and they've done that because they recognize that the user might want to be able to see information of that particular week across the page. Again, the similar things with other things that were reviewed so far. There is some repetition in this task, but you will notice that they're using icons here, which makes it clear and intuitive to the user what they are able to do. There are words underneath each icon that explains what the particular icon does. And also there is groupings of icons here. So for example, the whiteboard section here has it's been tiled in a different way. And what else can we say? If we look at the second screen here, you notice that there is a difference between the way this is the appearance of this is in comparison to this one. So it would stand to reason then that you're able to customize your interface. So for example, the calendar here looks in a different view, and we now can also look at the gallery of photos in this particular instance. So customization is another point here that I've mentioned in my one. Just you need to write about how effective the user interface is on that particular device. Okay, so that would be all I'm going to cover here. But again, I'm expecting to write as detailed as possible, so everything you can see on the interface, what makes it suitable. Yeah, so just think about all of those points. All right, I'll stop this video here, and again, I'll expect you to go write about your own domestic appliance and what makes the graphical user interface suitable.